So, I bet you guys are all wondering what we are doing today. Um, what we are doing today is I'm going to show you how to make overnight oats. Just a quick background. Overnight oats is a breakfast, more so a breakfast food. Containing just regular oats, Quaker oats, steel cut oats, just anything that could be absorbed. One second. Another thing would be milk. I prefer to use Almond Breeze vanilla for my overnight oats. You can use any kind of milk you like, regular milk, almond milk, oat milk, anything that you'd prefer works. Any kind of fruit that you prefer, I like blueberries. I've done strawberries, bananas, all sorts of fruit that you can use, but I prefer blueberries. Blueberries is one of my favorite foods. Any kind of seeds or nuts. Mine is more so a basic overnight oats that I'm going to show you how to make. There's so many recipes online that you could make. So many different flavors. Just whatever you feel like putting into your jar is what you would work. I like to use chia seeds in mine because chia seeds is a filler. It's more filling. So, like I said, the purpose of this speech is to demonstrate how to prepare overnight oats. Like I say, overnight oats is for anyone who likes oatmeal, anyone who is looking for a healthier breakfast alternative, or just for anyone who has a busy lifestyle. You can make this a few days in advance. I prefer not to do more than 2, maybe 3 days in advance, because then the oatmeal can get a little more mushy than I like. So I always just do a few days in advance. Like a brief history that I just recently came across for overnight oats is used to be called a muesli. That is just an original overnight oats. It was created in the 1900s by a Swiss physician, which was more so to treat like tuberculosis and just different mixtures of health issues. And usually it was just oats, nuts, and some kind of yogurt. And he'd just let it steep overnight. And this was supposed to be filling, because overnight oat is a filler, or it's more filling. So it'll make you feel fuller for longer. So I like making it for work weeks. I can eat it for breakfast and it keeps me full most of the day, even past lunchtime. And that is why I prefer overnight oats most of the times. And like I say, it is healthier than like a quick bacon, egg, and cheese bagel or something. Of course, overnight oats is exactly what it says. It's oats that sits overnight in some kind of mixture, preferably milk of your choice. You can do water, but it's not as flavorful and it's pretty bland. It is a slower process than just cooking it on the stove. But in the long run, it is quicker than cooking it on the stove, because you can make, like I said before, a few jars in advance and you can just grab and go for the next few days and have a healthier breakfast. I chose this because a lot of people like overnight oats. A lot of people like oatmeal in general, I should say. So putting this twist on oatmeal helps with people with busy lives or kids, as well as if you're trying to be healthier or in shape, it helps you stay fuller so you're not snacking all day. And like I said, you can put any kind of flavor of yogurt, you can put milk, any kind of fruit. Just it depends on how you're feeling and what you want for your flavor. Like I say, I do different flavors. I've done banana and peanut butter. I've had almond slivers in mine. I've done, the one I'm going to show you is called blueberry muffin, which is like I said, one of my favorites. That I would like to show you. It's really easy to make. You pretty much would have all ingredients that you want to make for overnight oats. In reality, all you really need is oats, some kind of milk, and a flavoring. That is it. And or just oats and any kind of milk if you want a blander flavor. But like I said, mine I'm going to show you guys how to make is blueberry muffins, overnight oats. And you would need your oats, chia seed, cinnamon, salt, vanilla extract, syrup. I like the butter flavored syrup, and your milk and blueberries. And I'm going to show you how to make it. I make them in mason jars. And what I do is take your mason jar, make sure it's cleaned out. I usually don't, me personally, I don't measure things out. But you would want to take a half a cup of your oats, put them in your jar, because they will expand. Even though it doesn't look like much, it will expand. And then you will take a half a cup of your milk preferred. Mine is the almond milk. Try not to make a mess. It's not a messy thing to make, but it could be a little bit. Your syrup, I do 1, 2 little squeezes. Your cinnamon, you just do a couple boop, boop, boop dashes. Your vanilla extract, I prefer to use the cap for my measuring. And I just do a cap full of that. Of course, a pinch of salt, so just a little bit of salt, and chia seeds expand very well too. So I just take 1, 2 teaspoons of chia seed. And before I add my blueberries, I do give it a nice little shake. Get it all mixed up very well. And blueberries, you add as many as you like. These blueberries are actually really big, so I'm not adding very many, but just a little handful. And then again, shake it up, but be gentle with the blueberries. So then your mixture should look like this. Everything's mixed up. If you don't think there's enough milk, always add a splash of milk if you'd like. But in the end, it should look like the consistency. See how much it expanded? This is what I made today. Showing you guys, this is what I made yesterday. It smells so good. And you kind of want the consistency to be wet, You don't want it to be too sticky, but just enough to enjoy. Enjoy!